see that there are a few people joining in. First, can I see a show of hands of how many people have finished till yesterday's class? The one I have sent in WhatsApp yesterday. Have you guys finished up till this part?
Ma'am,
Yes, part?
ma'am, my clouds are very bright, ma'am.
Clouds are very bright. That's fine. That's all good. So we'll be
Okay.
yeah. So we'll get the clouds a bit more brighter. So I'll show you how to do it in a second. Okay. So
Okay.
have you guys finished it, or is there anyone who is not up till this stage? Anyone who has to complete this painting?
No, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice.
No.
Ma'am,
Any-
No, ma'am.
ma'am, I did not complete.
Did not.
Ma'am, I also did not complete. I
Okay. So
completed, ma'am.
okay. So good job to whoever finished it up till this part. So if you guys are not up till this stage, you can just try it right now. Try to paint it right now. We all we have done is that we used sky blue for the sky. We have added some clouds with white, and we made sure that we got the right consistency of this sand color. Okay, so for the sand color, what I did in yesterday's class was I used dark yellow mixed with more white to it. So maybe you can try that. Whoever needs to complete it, try to do it right now. Okay. Does anyone want to summarize what we
What,
did?
ma'am?
Sorry, what was it?
Ma'am, what you told now, ma'am?
So I just mentioned that whoever needs to complete from yesterday's class, they can try to paint it right now before we move on to the
Okay,
next
ma'am.
one. Yep. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So does anyone want to summarize on how we painted the clouds yesterday? What type of brush did we use and how did we paint the clouds?
Use the round brush for it.
Ma'am, we use the flat brush for the top portion, ma'am. And down portion, the sand also we use the flat brush.
Ma'am, we use thin brush for the clouds.
You use the round brush for the clouds.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so whoever has answered that we have painted it with the round brush, that's the correct answer. Yes, we use a flat brush for the sky as well as for the sand. But my question was for like how in which brush did we paint the clouds? Okay, so that's the right answer. We used a round brush. But did we lift the brush when we painted the clouds?
No, ma'am.
No. Yes. So we didn't lift the brush so that we will get like a rough sketch of how the cloud looks. As cloud doesn't have like any specific shape, so it's easier to paint a cloud. As we have let the painting dry entire time since yesterday's class, what we can do now is we'll start with the clouds to make sure that it's more bright. If you guys have already painted the bright clouds, then that's fine. You can observe this. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, ma'am,
yes, but did you have any doubts?
ma'am, I have not painted the clouds and this. Can I paint it at the last or now?
You should have added clouds in yesterday's class itself. That's fine. Try to get the sky first, and then you can add clouds, and then
Ma'am,
you can add the sun later on.
Again, we have
ma'am,
to
like
do.
this only I get, ma'am, the clouds.
Okay, yes, that looks better. That looks good from the meeting. But make sure to send a picture of it later on in the WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Good
So
morning, ma'am.
people, good morning,
Ma'am,
first. So whoever
we
needs to
need
get
to
like
draw
a bright,
again. the clouds, ma'am?
Answering your question now. I'm answering your question now, Pa. So whoever has completed till yesterday's painting, but they can still see that the clouds are not bright enough, you can brighten it with more white paint. So that's what I'm going to do it now. Okay. So if you
Ma'am,
guys also have bright clouds, bright white clouds, then that's fine. You can observe this step. Did you guys have any other questions?
Ma'am, actually, I did not attend yesterday's class, so I don't know what to do, ma'am.
So it's the usual procedure, but did you go over the YouTube link?
No, ma'am.
No, so you have to go over the YouTube link, okay? And then I
okay.
have also sent a picture of what we have completed in yesterday's class in the group chat. You can go over that as well.
Okay.
The clouds is enough.
Sorry, Pa, what was your doubt based on the cloud?
The clouds is bright on them.
Yes, it needs to be bright. It needs to be bright.
Ma'am, the cloud is what color?
Cloud is in white color, Pa. Have you seen clouds before? Thank you.
Ma'am, sky is in what color?
I think you know the answer, Pa. Well, what color do you think the sky will be in?
Blue.
Blue. So yes, you know the answer. Then why do you ask the question? I'll give you guys a couple of minutes, and then we'll move on with painting the middle portion. To paint the middle portion, make sure to get dark blue. Okay. I think any dark blue should be fine. I'm taking this shade of blue for this painting. I'll give you guys another minute, and then we will start to paint with the middle portion in. Okay. We need to use the dark blue for the middle portion. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. When you need to add the clouds, make sure that like as soon as you paint the sky, make sure to paint the clouds as well to get a natural effect. Like when you're doing that step, you won't be able to get like a bright clouds effect. But later on, once the paint dries, you can add more white to the clouds to make it realistic. Okay. Okay, so we will move on with the ocean section. I'm starting with the dark blue. Make sure to add more water to it as this is the base painting we are doing. I'm using a round brush for this section.
Miss, this is dark blue or light blue, miss?
Dark blue color. But I made sure to add more water to it as this is the base shade. Later on, we'll be adding more dry paint to it.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, can we use this color?
Yes, but I think yeah, you can use that one. Yeah.
Or this one, miss?
You can use the darker shade because the light one looks more like a sky blue. So it's better to use the darker shade.
Yes.
Make sure to paint it evenly. Okay, so when you're painting it, if you're painting it horizontally, make sure that you keep it horizontal. So don't make it into a uh,
Ma'am,
vertical.
what brush size you are using, ma'am?
I'm using the round brush.
Ma'am,
Brush size 12.
10 or 6, ma'am?
I'm using the brush size 12. It's fine, like whichever brush you're using, whatever size doesn't matter. But just start with round brush for the seed.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, which color are you using? Dark blue?
I'm using dark blue. Yes. I've added more water to this painting right now.
Dark brush, can I use it?
You can use flat brush, but I would recommend you to use a round brush first.
Okay.
Because we have used flat brush for a lot of paintings now, we got used to it. We also need to practice with the round brush. Okay?
I'll buy it in next class, ma'am. Can I use it for right now?
If you don't have a round brush,
Ma'am,
have a flat brush, you can use flat
ma'am,
brush.
I'm getting this. Ma'am, I'm getting this dark blue only, ma'am.
Okay, but then you can use that one. Whichever
Okay.
dark shade of blue you have, you can just use that dark shade, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like precise with this color because I'm pretty sure that all of you might have like different shades of dark blue. So that's fine.
I colored full of the white space, ma'am.
Full of the white space with what color, pa? With dark blue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's fine. Make sure to add some white to it right now, okay? I'm going to show you how to paint with white and blue together. I've taken some white paint. Going to paint it in middle. We are going to add the same dark blue that we have used before in this section. So make sure that the white paint doesn't dry off.
Ma'am, is this white color?
Yes, that's white color. Make sure to blend it with the dark blue first in this section. After that, add the same dark blue that we have used above to paint this off.
Ma'am, you are doing now, no, ma'am. That one we have to mix the both color.
You have to mix both the colors, yes. So first I'm applying white to the painting. Later on I'm using the same dark blue shade that we have used before.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, my surface itself it's white. Should I use white color?
Yes, but you need to use white color. All the sheets will be in white color, like so that we might think, okay, do we need to add white to it? But adding white makes it easy for you to blend two colors.
Okay, ma'am.
Now we will be using the same sky blue color that we have used for the sky. Okay, so if you guys don't have the sky blue color, you guys know what we have to do?
Mom, we have to blend it right now or after drying?
We need to blend it right now. When it's wet, it's easier to blend. I'll be using this shade of sky blue. We'll be blending it with white and the dark blue shade that we have added.
Again, we need to do dark blue and white mix, ma'am.
So what you need to do now here is, wait, I'll explain it. So what I did was I have used dark blue in this section. In this section down here, I have used dark blue, just dark blue mainly, okay? And then in this section, we have added white first. White, and then with it, you need to add like the same shade of dark blue. Later on, once you have applied this, you need to add the sky blue color. The same blue that you have used for the sky.
Ma'am, first we have to apply the white and dark blue, then sky blue, ma'am.
Yes, but that's correct.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, no worries.
Mom, after blending dark blue and white, we have to add light blue.
Sorry, but can you repeat your question again? I missed you there.
After blending dark blue and white, we have to add light blue.
Yes, but that's correct. Make sure to add white first before you add the dark blue.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone know why we need to start with the white just for that portion?
Ma'am, we can easily blend the dark blue and the light sky blue, ma'am. So we use this.
Yes, that's one of the points. So once you use the white color, pure white color, once you're adding the dark blue to it, you'll be able to see the color, how it changes. Like instead, if you're starting with the dark blue and then you're adding white to it, you might not know the ratio and the color that you might be expecting it to get.
Then
It's always better to use white.
Ma'am, we have to merge the dark blue and the white. No, ma'am.
Yes, guys.
Yes.
First, you need to paint white, and then a little like there should be a portion size. So about 50% the um of the color ratio should be white, and about 25% should be dark blue shade, but mixed with more water to it. And then you need to add sky blue to it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
No worries. So I'll give you guys another few more minutes to get
Ma'am,
this
when
done.
white we need to paint it, or before it dries itself, we need to mix it and paint it, ma'am.
First, you need to apply white paint. Before the white paint dries, you need to add the same dark blue shade that you have given here. And then you need to add the sky blue. Make sure that the paint needs to be, it shouldn't be dry. If it is dry, it'll be hard for you guys to blend.
Thank you.
No worries. I'll give you guys another no. Sorry, Paul, what's the question?
We have to blend blue, light blue, and yellow.
Not yellow, white, dark blue, and sky blue.
Mom, after that, I think that after that we have to blend light blue, yellow.
Same thing for this section here. We need the sand section for the section.
Ma'am, it is
Yes.
correct, ma'am.
Yes, but you're nearly there. Make sure to add more white to this section and a little more
Okay,
dark shade of blue here.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you guys have already finished up till this
Ma'am,
stage, just put a thumbs up.
Ma'am, where I have to paint dark, ma'am?
Where you have to paint dark.
Mom, is
Just
this
in,
correct?
the first section. In this section, make sure that
Okay,
it's a
ma'am.
bit dark shade of blue.
Okay, ma'am.
Mom, is this correct?
Yes, but you're nearly there. Make sure to add more white to this section.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. If you guys have already finished up till this stage, just put a thumbs up in the meeting, okay?
No.
I'll give you guys another 2 minutes. You can see that few of you still need some time to finish it. Meanwhile, does anyone want to guess what we'll be adding next?
A coconut tree.
Shells, ma'am.
Shells, coconut tree. What else do you guys think?
Ma'am,
Yes?
crab.
Coconut tree.
Coconut tree.
Ma'am, this
Ma'am?
one correct, ma'am.
Mom, sun.
Sun, maybe.
Ma'am, now
Yes,
it is
but-
correct.
Mom, fish.
Yes, but now it looks much more better.
Mom, house.
Okay, ma'am.
House?
Mm.
Maybe.
Mom,
Fish? Fish? No, I don't think we'll be adding fish or a house or a sun. But it's nice to see that you guys are thinking creatively. So we'll be
Ma'am,
adding like
also go.
coconut tree leaves.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir?
bird.
Bird?
Ma'am, this was correct, ma'am.
I can't see your painting, Pa. I can see green walls. I can't see your painting.
Okay, ma'am.
You can send a picture to me later on WhatsApp. Okay, so let's move on with the next stage. First, you need
Ma'am,
to take
it is
a
correct.
thick brush. Yes, but that looks better. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as much as clear as you guys like send some pictures, right, in WhatsApp for me to correct. That would be much more clear. So make sure to send it later on WhatsApp.
Ma'am, is this correct? Yes, okay.
I can see a painting upside down, but it looks good so far. Make sure to add more white to this section.
Ma'am, is this okay?
Yes, but it looks good so far in the meeting. But make sure to send a picture of it later on in the WhatsApp, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Yes. Yes, from Kavita, it looks all right to me from the, but make sure to send a picture of it later on, okay? And I would suggest So, from Kavita, I just saw your painting as you showed in the meeting. I would recommend you to paint it on a drawing book, in a painting book, instead of like the writing notebook, because it'll be easier for you when you're painting and blending it. If you have a thick sheet of paper, it'll be easier for you when you're painting it. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yes, but
ma'am, this is a flat brush.
yes, but that's a flat brush. Yes.
This is thin brush.
I can't see it clearly, but if it is like thin and smaller than the round brush, then yes, that's a thin brush.
I'm okay, one ma'am.
Yes, but looks okay so far in the meeting, but make sure to send a picture of it later on in WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, it's okay,
Right
ma'am.
now, yes, for all of your paintings look good so far in the meeting, but I would recommend you to send it in WhatsApp later on.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's start with the next section. I'll show this to you separately. I need you guys to try this separately as well. Okay. With a thin brush, make sure to get
Ma'am, this is
dark green.
second painting, ma'am.
It's not a second painting, pa. We'll be trying what we are going to add on this painting. Okay. We will be
Okay.
adding like the coconut tree leaves, just the leaves. So I just need you guys to try this separately so that you'll get some idea of how we might be painting it.
Dark green, ma'am.
So we need dark green. I'm going to use this shade of dark green.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So
This
make sure to
dark
add
green
more.
also okay, ma'am.
And we have to do in our painting.
Any shade of dark green is fine. And we'll be not
Okay, ma'am.
painting it on the actual painting itself. Before that, we'll be practicing it on the separate sheet of paper. Okay.
Okay.
As I have divided this into two, I'll be showing you guys here. But you guys can flip the page and write in a different sheet of paper.
Okay, ma'am.
In another page.
Ma'am, what
Yes, ma'am.
brush we have to use, ma'am?
We'll be using thin brush.
Okay, ma'am.
So first, you need to draw a line from here. So if you see, the amount of paint is more, it's like this section has more paint. It's more brighter compared to this section here. So it's like a larger stroke.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, we have to use rounded brush.
this thin, ma'am.
We need to use thin brush.
Ma'am, we have to use rounded brush.
Can you repeat your question? But we are not using round brush now. We'll be using thin brush.
Okay.
Okay. So first we'll start with the strokes, okay? If you guys see I'm holding the brush in middle, make sure to get your strokes. The strokes can be in different sizes.
Ma'am, we should do it in the same page.
You can do it on the same page if you have some space, but
Hey.
make sure I would suggest you to try it in a
Hey,
different
Tanvi.
page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, this is dark blue, dark green.
This is dark green, yes, dark green.
யார் வேணா சேர்ந்துக்கலாம்.
After you get the one section completed, I need you to do the same thing for the other section as well. If you guys can see, we can still see the white spots in few areas. Okay, so when you're painting it using the strokes, it doesn't matter if you guys can see
Ma'am,
white places.
ma'am,
Yes,
this thin brush we can use, ma'am.
It's not clear from the yes, you can use that, yes. But make sure that you don't use the entire brush, you just need to use the tip. As it's not as thin as the
Okay,
one I'm
ma'am.
having, make sure to use only the tip of it.
Ma'am, I can draw it,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am, I'm Samali, ma'am.
Yes, Paham.
This brush we can use, ma'am.
Yes, so you can use that brush, but make sure you use only the tip. And when you're using the tip, it needs to be in your 90-degree angle. And make sure that it needs to
Okay.
be light. If you give more pressure to it, there are a lot of chances that there is a possibility your brush might break off. So make sure that it needs to be 90-degree, but just try to be soft with the brush.
Okay,
Ma'am?
ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am, can you draw the leaf again?
I'll draw it again, yes. No worries. But I need you
Ma'am,
to
I
try
can
not to
try,
break.
please.
Yes, but it's the leaf. We'll be adding it into our painting later on.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. So once you guys have finished with the dark green, once it dries off, do the same thing, but use light green to it later. Once it dries. If you guys don't have light green, what do you guys need to do?
Ma'am, I did not know how to draw, ma'am.
You did not know how to draw which one, but
Leaf, ma'am.
me? No worries. I'll go over it again. Do you guys have the same questions like on based on how to draw the leaves? If you guys have the questions based on how to paint the leaves, just make sure to put a thumbs up so that I know how many people it's helpful. Okay, so you can see if you guys need some help with it. No worries. Did you guys get your dark green and thin brush?
Ma'am, I don't have a thin brush, ma'am. I only have flat and round brushes in different sizes.
Okay, so you can use the round brush, but make sure to use the tip, only the tip, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So I'll show you guys how to paint the leaf again, but I need all of you to pay attention here, okay? First, you're going to do a larger stroke, and then you're going to just make some strokes. We have learned strokes in our initial classes, so I guess you guys should be able to do it, right?
Ma'am, I do not have thin brush.
You do not have pen brush. What type of brushes do you have?
Ma'am,
What type of brush do you have, Pa?
round brush I have, ma'am.
Round brush. Then you can use the round brush. Make sure that you use the tip only. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you guys notice, I have left some white spots. That's completely fine to leave some white spots, and also I have made sure that the size and the angle is different for each stroke. If you see this section, it will be much larger compared to the top portion, but it's also much brighter if you see. And the angle is just show it in a pencil. If you guys are still finding it a bit harder, it's recommended to use the. It's recommended to try it with a pencil first before you try it with the brush.
Ma'am, which green did you use?
I use dark green, so it's known as Viridian. I'll show you how.
Okay.
Ma'am, that's all, ma'am. Leaf.
Leaf, yes. Did you practice it with light green on top of it as well? First
Ma'am?
stage would be to paint the
Draw
leaf.
the leaf both side or one side, ma'am.
Sides, both sides. I just showed this so it's easy for you guys to try it on your own. Yes, ma'am?
I am Kamalika, ma'am. We need to draw two, ma'am.
We need to, I have just painted like two of them here for you guys to practice it. As some of you have some questions based on how to paint the leaves, I just tried it again. Okay, I just showed you guys again on how to paint the leaves. It's not necessary for you guys to you can draw it once, but are you comfortable with painting it, directly painting it, painting the leaves?
Ma'am, for the leaf, I can use the color pencil, ma'am.
No, but you can't use the color pencil. You need to use brush and paint.
I'm not getting the leaf, ma'am.
You're not getting the leaves. That's fine. Did you try it with a pencil then? Just a normal pencil, drawing pencil separately?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So the main thing is that it doesn't have a specific shape to it. Okay, so if you see here, even this type of leaves, it's not like perfect. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but at the same time, you can. This is the basic version of two. So as you practice it, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to master the skill. Okay.
It's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, but that looks good from Visalakshi device, but make sure that this section should be larger.
Where, ma'am?
The lower portion of the leaf should be much larger. It needs to have more larger strokes.
Okay, ma'am.
You need to let you need to let the dark paint dry first. Okay, when you use dark paint for a leaf first, you need to let it dry first before adding the light green.
Ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you have any questions?
I do not have a thin brush, ma'am. I could use round brush. Ma'am,
You can use a round brush.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
ma'am, my name is
So it looks good so far from the meeting, but I would suggest you to try this again. Make sure that you need to be able to see some white spots as well. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. So I need you to try this again from Kavita. This section should be lower. Okay, I can see that this section is a bit larger in your leaf, which is good. But try to reduce this size of the strokes, just this half of the strokes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you guys another minute and then we can move on with the actual painting.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am?
I just tried, ma'am.
Yes, it looks good so far from all three of you guys.
Ma'am, but I did not getting the shape of the leaf, ma'am.
Practice it to be able to get it. But it looks like you're nearly there. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get it when you're painting it with the actual painting. But make sure to practice it later on, okay?
Ma'am, it's working over.
Yes, but it looks good so far.
You told me to use the round brush because I don't have a thin brush. When I use when I use the round brush, it's not coming properly, ma'am.
Yes, it might not come properly, but you can just try it again. Make sure to wash your brush. It needs, and you don't need to dry your brush for this. As you try it again and again, I think you'll be able to get it. I can see that you're doing it in the correct format. You'll be able to master the skill once you practice it twice or so like more with the actual painting, okay? All of your leaves look good and you guys are nearly there, but make sure to practice it again. You can practice it again later on.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, but it looks good. So,
My name is Hindu Madi. Okay, ma'am.
yes, but it looks good. My voice can break others, so but it looks good so far. Okay? So I'm gonna take a device.
Ma'am,
Yes, but
I'm on tower கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது மேம்.
it's okay, but
ma'am,
yes, but yes, but looks good to me from the meeting. But make sure to send a picture of it later on WhatsApp.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's move on with the actual painting. We'll be adding 2 leaves from this side, from the right side. On this side there.
Ma'am, please can you show it little closer?
Yeah, sure. Closer, just a moment.
Ma'am,
Yes, pa?
is
Yes,
it
pa. So just 1 leaf from your left side of the page, and then 2 leaves from the right side.
Ma'am, using dark green?
Using dark green, yes. The same technique. First we are using dark green. Once it dries, we'll be using light green on top of it. You guys can tilt the book over if you guys need to, okay? To do the strokes, you can just tilt your books over so that it's easy for you to do the strokes.
I'm Kamalika, ma'am. Are you using black or green?
I'm using dark green. It's nice to see kids that when you're before asking the questions, you're making sure that you're mentioning your name first before asking the questions, which is good. Okay, I would suggest the other kids to do the same.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am. Class token cut ஆயிடுச்சுங்க.
Yeah, that's fine, pa. That's fine. As you have rejoined, you can continue from where you have left. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, pa.
Ma'am, left side 1 leaf and right side 2 leaf, ma'am.
Yes, pa. That's correct. Left side 1 leaf, right side there needs to be like 2 leaves.
Ma'am, it is correct, ma'am.
Yes, but that looks correct so far.
Okay.
Ma'am, can we use sap green?
Yes, we can use sap green. As long as it's like darker green than the one you're going to use next, then that's fine. If you guys have finished so far, just make sure to put a
Ma'am, it
thumbs
is correct.
Yes, but it looks good so far from the meeting, but make sure to send a picture of it later on in WhatsApp.
Ma'am, but you did not leave the gap, ma'am. But I leave the gap, ma'am.
What do you mean
Can
by
I
that?
draw another one, ma'am? Can I draw another one leaf, ma'am, in the center?
In the center, it's not needed. It's not needed. It's fine. Like even I
Okay.
have like some gap in the middle here, so that's
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, this side, how many leaves we have to draw, ma'am?
in the left side, just one.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, but
this leaf.
what was your question, Pat?
Ma'am, this leaf is okay.
It's not clear from the meeting. It's kind of like blurry, so make sure to send a picture of it later on. Make sure to add light green to the leaves as well, as we have completed before. Once you have completed this part, I'll give you guys another 2 minutes to get it done. If you guys have already finished up till this stage, just put a thumbs up in the meeting, okay? So whoever has finished up till this stage, make sure to get white, okay? White. I'll give you guys another minute. From yesterday's surprise test, I just got like about from yesterday's surprise test as well as the class work. I marked like 28 responses. It was nice to see that I received a lot of responses as soon as we finished the class. So that's nice to see that you guys are going over the instructions and doing as per being told in the class. But I would encourage other people who needs to send as well, so that it's easy for you guys to get it marked and done. Okay.
My name is Sindhu, my name. Okay, ma'am.
Ah, yes, but that looks good. Pa.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay. Once you get the white paint, make sure to use your thin brush for this one. We'll be trying to get the reflection. So just a light, small line
Ma'am,
should be enough. Yes, pa?
ma'am, it is correct, ma'am.
Yes, but it looks good so far from the meeting, but make sure to send a picture of it later on.
Yes, ma'am. We have to use white color, ma'am.
Yes, but you have to use white color to get the reflections. Yes, pa?
Ma'am, my name is Meenakshi. We have to use English, ma'am.
Yes, but you have to use thin brush.
Ma'am, and white color, ma'am.
Sorry, but what was it? I missed that.
Ma'am, just a line we have to put with the white color, ma'am.
Yes, like a few lines to show the reflection.
Ma'am, but my white color is so bright, ma'am. It is okay, ma'am.
Yes, but that's fine. If it's bright, then that's fine. No issues.
Ma'am, and
Okay.
white color, ma'am.
Yes, but we have to use white.
Okay, ma'am.
Once you guys get up to that stage,
Ma'am,
I'll show
we
you.
have to use white, ma'am.
Ma'am, now
Yes, but
what are you doing, ma'am?
you need
White, we
to.
have to smudge there, ma'am.
Yes, but you need to use white here, but you don't have to smudge it over. Just make sure to get like circular shapes here. You don't have to lift your brush. Just make sure that you get waves kind of shape. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The white should be more bright this side. Okay, it's like where when the water hits the shore, it needs to be. It'll be usually white, right? So that's what we are trying to implement. So that's it for today's lesson, okay? I'll give you guys another couple of minutes. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me now.
Ma'am, your drawing is like a printout, ma'am.
Thank you, Pearl. Thank you. This is not my first try. Okay, so for this painting, it's not my first try. When I was learning how to do some basic paintings before, I did like similar type of paintings, which is how I'm getting this. So as you practice it regularly, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get the same output. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
How to
it is
draw
correct,
clouds?
ma'am.
Yes, but that looks correct to me so far. It's
Ma'am,
not
how
it's
Yes,
not clear, but make sure to send a picture of it later on also.
yes.
Ma'am, can you teach again how to draw the clouds? Please.
Ma'am, actually, the main project has known how to do in the brush now. Smudging like.
Sorry, can you repeat your question again? I'm not able to understand your question.
Ma'am, that leaf part that strokes in the brush, how to do, ma'am. It's smudging, ma'am.
Yes, but it'll be smudging. So first you need to use dark green, right? And on top of it, when you're using light green, as we are using poster paint, it is usually that it'll get smudged. So that's completely fine. If you wanted to get a more light green shade, then once it completely dries, make sure to add just a dry paint. After you wash your brush, make sure to dry the brush and use a dry paint on it.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir, that's okay.
Ma'am, how to draw the clouds? Can I?
How to draw the clouds? So first you use the round brush. First use a round brush and make like circular motions without lifting your brush with the round brush with white paint.
How to make it that bright and light color, ma'am, the cloud?
For the cloud, first, when do you guys remember when we painted the cloud? Did we let the sky take the light blue paint to be dried first, or did we paint it when it was wet? Do you guys remember when we added the clouds?
We have to continue. Ma'am, is it okay?
Yes, but it looks good so far. Manish.
ஓய் அது நாங்க போடல அதே அந்த கீழே விட்டு நாய் இருக்குதுல்ல
From Gulakshmi device, I think you need to mute yourself.
அந்த
We
கீழே
can hear
விட்டு
you.
நாய் போட்டு விட்டுருச்சு இந்த மேம் அண்டு ஃபாரஸ்ட் மேம் வாட் இட் இஸ்
Nothing, but you were like speaking with your mic on, so we were able to hear you. Okay, so did you guys have any other questions?
Ma'am, my name is Vishal, ma'am. Do we still have to continue this drawing, ma'am?
ஐம்
No,
சாரி
but
மேம் எங்க
this,
பேசிட்டேங்க
then you have completed the painting.
Okay, ma'am.
ஐம் சாரி மேம் எங்க சரியா பேசிட்டேங்க
About the clouds.
It's okay, but it's okay.
Ma'am, can we do face painting with the poster colors? Ma'am.
Yes, you can paint the portraits with poster colors. We'll be going over it later on once we move on with each classes, right?
No,
So once
ma'am.
we move up each level, we'll be able to do the painting for the portraits as well.
Ma'am, will you send this in WhatsApp?
Ma'am,
Yes, I'll send it in group chat.
we want to learn how to paint our own faces.
Our faces? Maybe. But first, we'll be finishing this lesson off with this landscape, okay? But we do have portrait drawing first, and then we'll be moving on with painting. That's in like more advanced class. I'll be teaching you guys in the future, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Try face painting now.
What is it, Pa?
Ma'am, can I do face painting now, ma'am?
No, Pa, I won't be able to do face painting now. As you can notice, we are already it's past class time now. So we might not be able to draw and paint the faces, but you can try it if you want to. If you send it to me in WhatsApp later on, I'll be able to help you with it.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, which with the paint?
We have used
Which paint, ma'am?
poster paints, poster color.
Okay.
What is her name, ma'am?
My name is Soundarya Pa, Soundarya Raman. What's your name, Pa?
சொல்லு முத்து உமையா சொல்லு
Nice Maya.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டாண்ட்
It's okay, ma'am.
Yes, that looks good, sir. But make sure to add more white to the shoes, yeah? To the sections, make sure to add more white, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you for joining all. That's it for today's class. I'll be sending you a picture of it later on WhatsApp.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. See you guys next week.
Thank you, ma'am.